Oh, wait, really quick, coming back to you, Kyla, you in your pre-show notes here, you wrote, in this space, finding out my husband is my first and only sex partner is apparently crazy. So is that you?
Yeah, I was a virgin until I met my husband.
All right. There you go.
And it's actually not all it's like cracked up to be. I feel like people really idealize that, but...
Do they?
Yeah.
I'm so curious about that.
So I grew up super fundamental Christian. I'm still Christian. I'm just not a fundamentalist anymore. I think the way that sexual purity is often attained in the church is through a lot of like shame. So a lot of my like friends that got married felt like immediately dirtied and defiled after having sex, even though they waited until marriage. Like there's this really common problem. So some really uncomfortable stats. Every time I say these words, men get uncomfortable.
I've never heard that.
Yeah, vaginismus rates are almost triple in religious, particularly fundamental religious couples. So if you don't know what vaginismus is, it's when like your your vaginal hole is really tight and penetration is like excruciatingly painful to sometimes impossible. So vaginismus is really high, and orgasm rates also in like more fundamental relationships is significantly lower for women as well. So like this idea of being a virgin, I'm definitely pro. I think sex should be treated as like a sacred thing. I don't really agree with like the casual sex stuff. I think some people seem to be like sociosexual and be able to manage it. I think most people are lying to themselves, if I'm being honest. But I live in a liberal society. You can fucking lie to yourself if you want. And so there was like a lot of issues that came from me being a virgin. It was like, I think I'm like deeply sexually mature compared to where I think I would like to be at the state of my marriage. Like I'm very financially mature and stuff like that. But there's a lot of things that I feel like there's like nervousness and fear. I remember I used to like jerk and like be fearful when men touched me. And so I'm not saying that sex isn't sacred, but I think a lot of men in the red pill space idealize my circumstance with my husband. And I just really want to emphasize, like, it's tough. Like, it's really tough. There was a lot of problems that happened. Bleeding for like 5 days, excruciating pain, shame. Like, yeah, I think we have to be cautious when we talk about virginity as far as like how we
Why would we need to be cautious? Like, what would be the alternative to that except to have sex or to, you know what I mean? What would be the alternative?
To like talk about healthy relationships and healthy sex rather than just shaming women in the church for having any level of sexuality.
Do you wish you would have had sex before your marriage?
That's part of it.
Just to experiment?
It doesn't have to be part of it.
Yeah, it does need to be part of it. Yes, it does.
No,
you're trying to deter the behavior.
Okay. If we're
No. Hold on. I really got to move on. So, okay. Was your husband also a virgin?
No.
Okay. Oh, he wasn't, but okay.
And it was a really big issue, by the way, for me.
For you or? Okay.
Yeah, it really bothered me at first.